I'm going to show you how to fix a higher washing machine or washer dryer that is showing an FC1 error. So what happens is when you turn it on, it gives you an error code FC1. So it can happen as you turn it on straight away, or after a few wash cycles, it'll start showing this FC1 error. Now that means that there's a communication problem between the motor and the motor controller. So to diagnose that, you need access to the back of your washing machine. Now your model might look different to this one, but the principle is the same across most of the higher washing machines, either they're top loaders or front loaders. The principle is the same. So the problem is usually with the motor controller, and they fail a lot on these. And I'll show you how to access it. Usually you have to replace the motor controller. There's no two ways about it. So the motor controller is at the back of the washing machine. You need a Phillips head screwdriver so that you can remove the back panel at the back and access the motor controller. Make sure that you've unplugged your washer from power so you don't get electrocuted. You need to remove these 6 screws at the back here. With that back cover off, you can see there is this. This is your motor controller connected to the motor using these wires. You just got to check and make sure that these wires are not frayed or there's not any chafing on the wiring. If it's nice and secure, then it means like that there's something wrong with that motor controller and you need to change it. Now these cost about maybe $300 new, or $350 from higher. And to get the new part, you need to quote your model number, which will be over here at the back on a sticker, or try to look for a second-hand one. I'll try to, as much as I can, because these are reoccurring problems now with these higher washing machines. I'll try to put a link in the description below to any second-hand motor controllers that I find that would cost you maybe half of what a new one would cost you. There's no sense trying to buy this for about $350 or so when the whole machine you can buy brand new now for about $600, $700, $800. So the cheaper we can keep these repairs, the better. So I'll try to get some parts together and put them in the description link below. If you're in Australia, then you're in luck. You can be able to access these parts. But yeah, that's about it for this FC1 error. It is related to the motor. This is the motor, that's your motor controller. And the part that usually fails is this. 99% of the time this fails. And this is very common as well in their Fisher & Paykel washers. You'll get a 105 error in them. And so some of these, they cross over. So you can find a Fisher & Paykel washing machine and this will fit on it as well. But you just have to make sure that they are the same types. As you can see, this is an inverter motor, and some of the Fisher & Paykels, they have a direct drive motor. So you got to be sure before you order any parts, make sure you remove this panel and check this controller that you have. To come off, it's just got like 3 screws holding it, 1 here and 2 at the bottom here, and a couple of connectors. I think there's about 2 or 3 of them. You remove them and then you can see which one will fit you. If you've got one from Fisher & Paykel, from a similar Fisher & Paykel that has the same fittings, it'll usually fit. But best to double check first before you buy anything new, or if you buy any used parts, remove the one you have first and make sure that it'll fit on your washer. So that's about it. When you replace it, it should just start working straight away. There should be no issues with that. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. That's just how the way it is now with these washers now. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.